Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and we've gotten some news out of the state of Texas in the past 24 hours, and that is that Republican Congressman Will Hurd will not be seeking re-election in 2020. Now, there are some folks out there who are trying to claim, the reason that this Republican congressman's not seeking re-election is because the Trump presidency's been an absolute disaster and he doesn't want to be tied to it any longer. And of course, that's a bunch of nonsense. The Trump presidency has been immensely successful on so many fronts, as we often discuss on this program. But the real reason why Will Hurd and other Republicans are not going to seek re-election 2020 is because Will Hurd knows that he doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning re-election. I mean, when you look at a Republican congressman like Will Hurd, look, he's being sent to Washington, D.C. by conservative voters to do conservative things. I mean, that's what they want, and as their representative, he is supposed to do what it is that they want. But that is not what Congressman Hurd has been doing. Congressman Hurd has consistently been voting with the Democrats on the major issues that have been debated on Capitol Hill, seemingly just so he can try and stick it to President Trump because he personally is some Trump-hating rhino. And yeah, guess what? That doesn't go over too well back home in a place where you are elected by conservatives. So for Will Hurd, this is just to try and save himself the embarrassment that he knows would come in 2020. That if he gets any sort of a primary challenge, he's going to lose, it's going to be embarrassing, so he's just avoiding that humiliation in the first place by saying, look, I'm not going to run, because he clearly knows how unpopular he would be with his folks back home. I mean, we saw the same thing last year with some folks in the Senate. You had Jeff Flake in Arizona, you had Bob Corker in Tennessee. These were never Trump rhinos that knew that there was no way in hell they were going to win re-election in states that are pro-Trump, that had sent them there with hopes of, yeah, please do conservative things. Don't completely disregard the conservative things that we want you to do just to try and stick it to a president that you just happen not to like because he's more popular than you are. I mean, we've seen this story unfold. And look, think back to the House races in 2018. You had a number of House Republicans losing their seats. The seats flipped from red to blue, all because the Republicans were individuals who didn't actually keep their promises. They didn't do the conservative things they promised. Instead, they decided, nope, we're going to side with Democrats. We're going to stick it to Trump. And what happened? They lost, and Republicans lost the House as a result. See, in Washington, D.C., it's become abundantly clear that all the Democrats, they are not looking out for the well-being of the United States of America. They've demonstrated time and time again with the various policy stances they've taken, with the various votes that they've cast. So look, they're not here to look out for us. We need some folks who are. That's supposed to be the Republican Party, but sadly there have been far too many Republicans, especially in recent years, who have not been looking out for the well-being of the United States of America and the well-being, the financial and fiscal well-being of the United States citizens. So any of those Republicans, like the ones that we got rid of in 2018 when they lost their re-election bids, and people like Will Hurd, who haven't done a damn thing to help this country and just want to stand in the way of President Trump, good riddance to all you. We don't need you. How about this? How about we get true conservatives to run in all of these House seats that are going to be on the 2020 ballot, and all these senatorial seats that are going to be on the 2020 ballot, and let's try and see if we can, after 2020, get true conservatives on Capitol Hill, enough true conservatives on Capitol Hill, so that we actually have a majority that is committed to looking out for the United States of America, not a majority like we currently have that's comprised of Democrats and rhinos who've joined forces to oppose this country and oppose our immensely successful president. How about that, huh? That's all the time that we have for this week. Hope you have the best of weekends. We're back Monday and each and every day with more of the John Muir Show, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. on WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.